to the underworld. A nation underdog, there which a stand alone, a face in the crowd, unsung against the... Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a VeVe Omi update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. For not, welcome back. I love y'all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Sorry about the bright lights. I had to rearrange the lights. The lights over there went out. So commenting, liking, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. We had a heck of a day yesterday. We did streamed for about 14, 15 hours, and it was good. It was good times. I slept until very, very late this morning, almost the afternoon. And then, yeah, so we covered a lot yesterday. We had gone over all the news that there was. So Happy New Year, everybody. New year, new me. Kind of the same, New Year, same me. I don't think I've changed. I might have had a little bit of an enlightenment trip yesterday, you know, talking about everyone and how much love there is in the VeVe community, and that's always great. It's going to be a pretty heavy news day today, so I'm going to go on and I'll just talk about Omi for a little bit. I'll get into the news, and then we'll do obviously the Ask Me Anything. You guys can go on down in the comments, ask me anything you want. It could be VeVe related, doesn't have to be VeVe related, but I will answer them all. But like I said, I'll be talking for about 30 to 40 minutes beforehand. Ecomi is down about 2.5% on the day to 000421. This is a bit of a downward trend the last couple of days. Obviously, we went up to 0053 ish a couple times, and then it's just been down. But if you take a look at the overall trend, oh, all right, hang on. Let me go in, and brightness is already pretty lowered. It looks like it has a trend upwards, very, very slowly. But then, obviously, if you go over the past month, it's kind of a mess. We do have a bit of volume, though. It's about 1.2 million in volume. Is that a lot? No. But is it more than we had gotten in the past of like 400,000? Yeah. So I'll take it. How many of this is the new exchange? Exchanges. I don't really think any. Like I said, the most recent one was BVOX, and we've got 20,000 in volume over the last 24 hours. So really not a lot. I don't see any of these really moving the needle at all. But at the end of the day, I will take more than less. Hopefully we get a couple of new ones. Jeremy Padua had tweeted yesterday about that. I'll go in and find it, and I will... he responded to an Ecomi tweet. It wasn't just him talking about Omi. It's Ecomi saying, goodbye 2024. Let's carry the positives forward and embrace 2025 with hope and determination. Wishing everyone in the Omi fam a happy new year filled with joy and success. Again, gotta love that they're spreading the love. Uncle Jeremy going on saying, wishing us all utility, big exchanges, marketing, and substantive burns in 2025. Substantive burns in 2025. Utility, exchanges, was the F, marry, kill, or best two, two are truth, one lie. Utility, done. Marketing, pretty sure it's done. I'm pretty sure those things are happening. The question is the big exchanges. Again, Binance does a lot of predatory things. I do not think that they would list with them. I would not even want them to. Coinbase, while they're in the middle of a lawsuit with the SEC, open lawsuit now. They're like, well, Chavez, there's a new head honcho going into the White House in 19 days. You think that maybe there might be an overhaul in the SEC? Like, yeah, and I think that any open lawsuit might be closed pretty quickly, because he wants American companies to do well, which I think would be great. So we'll see. But that doesn't mean we can't get on other exchanges. Even small ones, little bump. We can get on a couple of those. This year I'll be cool. I'll be happy with it. And just, I know everyone thinks Binance and Coinbase, but I feel like Crypto.com is an American one as well. Is it Coinbase? No, but is it another way that Americans get on there? Yeah, I think Robinhood people are asking for as well. I don't even know if they can go on Robinhood. Anyway, guys, let's go over some of the news here. It is really hot now. Well, it's freaking so we have this like polar vortex going on in Ohio. and the polar vortex is supposed to be like -20 in the next couple of in like the next week. So we have OmiFan01 saying such a smooth experience purchasing VeVe official collectibles on Stacker World, all with my Omi. A Joker purchase from the screen record to collectible arriving was about 1 minute and 30 seconds, so about 90 seconds, and he got it. And the collectible was cheaper. Burn that Omi. So a lot of times you can go and find, what was this, a Jim Lee Joker. You can find it cheaper over on Stacker. A lot of people aren't necessarily willing to go in and um, use their Omi for that. But if it's X amount, like there's arbitrage opportunities already. And who knows what other brands we might get when Stacker rolls out fully and it's out of its live testing phase. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen in Q1, happen in January or March. I don't know, but we'll see. Dr. Prophet says feels like having Omi on the VeVe app, and then he goes and requotes that, and then the Ecomi that says it feels amazing, or it's an amazing feeling. Here's another thing that I thought was cool. Elon Musk had posted, with every launch, your Starlink internet gets a little bit better. And Los Arcturus had said, we get Starlink satellites and SpaceX rocket, or can we get Starlink satellites and SpaceX rockets and Tesla collectibles on VeVe Official? I want to buy them with the Omi token. DM David Yu or Ben Rose, ha ha ha, and a bunch of the new fam was just like, yeah, this would be great. Again, who are the people that you cheer for the most? It's happened on my stream a couple of times. People just like spamming something like, what is this? And I take a look. And most times I don't invest into the things that people spam. I just think of it as spam, but I take a look. And like, let's, for example, like Squid Grow. They had an amazing, they've done that multiple times on my stream, going over, and this video is not sponsored, by the way, by them. Well, I guess the channel is sponsored by Mudo, so shout out to them for being an amazing DNA and epigenetics company. They got listed, or they got announced that they are getting listed on MEXC. They just launched a week ago, already getting on MEXC, maybe more soon. DNA token. Anyway, they the Squid Grow peeps kept like commenting like Squid Grow, and I was like, all right, let's take a look at it, and then I did. Do I have any? No. Do I know Shibtoshi? Yes, he's a cool dude. We chatted a couple times, and that's one of those things where the community made something happen. They got somebody that had never covered that particular token before to cover it, and I did. And I think what we could do here as a community is, and I'm not saying to spam Elon Musk every single post he does with that, but why not? Other people do it. I'm pretty sure that if David or Ben really wanted to, they can kind of get in touch with Elon already. But if like Elon sees like, what is this VeVe? What is this all like? I don't know. Even just getting back to one of us or acknowledging it, that would just be a huge. I just think that'd be fun. Anyway, let's move on here. Speaking of Mudo, new Learn to Earn quest just dropped. We've added a new Learn to Earn quest in the lineup to get rewarded while expanding your knowledge on DNA, health, and wellness. Well, what's in it for you? You can earn cells by completing fun and engaging quests. You can unlock exclusive perks in the Mudo ecosystem and learn valuable insights about your health along the way. You have VeVe Comics posting, pick up your copy of, oh my God, that hurt. Pick up your copy of your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #1 on our platform ahead of the premiere. They go and requote Spider-Man, which the Spider-Man official account says every neighborhood needs a hero. Marvel Animation's all-new series premieres on 29 January on Disney+. Disney+ just raised their prices like another like $30 for the year. I'm like, Anyway, it looks fine. The cartoon looks okay. Like if I was a kid, I'd totally watch it. I might even check it out, even though kid. I still might check it out. But I think that was cool. VeVe Comics going in and requoting that. I know it's nothing like, well, that's not real marketing. It's something, and I'm happy. I'd rather them do something, even if it's just like a little bit of people. Like, even if there's like one new person, like, what is this? I think it's worth it for the 30 seconds that it takes to quote and tweet. I think it's fine. You never know where that one person could lead. Now, obviously, again, VeVe New Year outlook. I want people outside of the fam to talk about it. Maybe new people that we get in the fam. My collectibles, what What a good little egg saying, got mine. He got his Spider-Man comic. Obviously, you want people outside of VeVe talking about it. Like when you get, again, that natural progression, you can make it artificially pump it up as much as you want with saying like, hey, influencer affiliate program, whatever. But at some point, I'm not gonna say you're not gonna need that, but at some point, you're gonna have people just like, oh, what is this? And it's gonna be a celebrity, and it's gonna be professional athletes. And do I know that this is gonna happen for a fact? Well, I mean, there's already professional athletes that do it. So. Anyway, there's me. There's other stuff. I won't. Who is that? Oh, okay. Yep. Can't go over it, but yep. Memes are great. VeVe Viral says if a collector really wanted Superman Edition number 100 and it was listed for $4,000 worth of Omi, that collector would have no choice but to buy and use $4,000 worth of Omi to acquire this non-fungible collectible. Meanwhile, the seller would bypass the 10% gem cash out fee. That's the power of Omi to NFT. Not to mention that this one transaction would permanently burn 263,000 Omi from the circulating supply. I like those numbers. Yes, I do. Go over that. Crypto XR. So VeVe is not. So Fanny Carbonell posts that VeVe official won't be attending Crypto XR in Auxerre this January, but there's no reason not to get together. They are proposing to organize a dinner meetup for all enthusiasts. Message Fanny Carbonell if you're in or not. Ben posted a picture of a European lady with her baby, and she has a ring she's married on her ring finger as a tease for a new drop. I don't think this is necessarily a new IP. I mean, you could have Sonic, you could have Lord of the Rings here, which again, those are new IPs, but anything with rings, it just seems to make sense. Maybe like Kid Pool or Baby Pool, something like that. Like there's no, I don't know what else to think. Maybe like a Justice Guild of America decoder ring. I don't know. I know your guess is as good as mine. Go on and guess down below. Speaking of Fanny Carbonell, she says, I don't really need to be more famous. I make a living as an actress every month. My career goal is simple, to keep doing my job. Implying I'm not an actress doesn't bother me because you aren't aware of my work. You can check it here, Fanny-Carbonell.fr. I wish you all a beautiful end of the year and just flexing on them haters by posting the most absolute drop dead gorgeous photo I've ever seen. Shout out to Fanny. Love her as part of this community. Greater Bull. Blah, 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 blah. So I posted. I don't think anyone here follows me on Facebook. If they do, sorry. I post so frequently over there, and a lot of it is nonsense. However, I did decide to post a little tease of the Decat comic over there. This is what one of the panels will probably look like. This is me. You have the cat in the red, and then you have the actually that's gonna be Fanny. Actually, Fanny's gonna be in this. Might need to change that a little bit. Anyway, the reason why I bring that up is because for the Decat comic, again, we'll be putting it on the VeVe Curator program when that comes out. Here is my and again, throwing this out there. I hold a decent amount of Decat. You want to call pumping the bags, whatever. Here is my roadmap for Decat, at least for what I'm doing. As the greater bull market takes hold, I will rebalance some of my portfolio and I will buy more Decat if the price stays down here. I will tease the heck out of this comic as the VeVe Comic Curator program comes out. I will do my damnedest to have a successful launch of the comic. The goal is to sell out of the digital comic within a week and then get enough traction for us to do a Decat drop on VeVe. And then charge people an arm and a leg to become characters in the second comic. I do have ideas for a 10 comic story arc. And more beyond that. But that's for mine. There's like a movie coming out with Decat. There is a video game with Meme Alliance coming out. Just throwing that out there because it's my channel and I'll talk about what I want to. Shout out to Omar for being awesome. Skip around here. It's too late now, but if you were to play Higher by Creed, can you take me higher? At 11:58 p.m. And 46 seconds on New Year's Eve, you'll hear the best chorus ever written, sung by God himself at exactly midnight. Start your 2020-25 right. I don't think I was listening to any music. I was streaming. Let's go on here. Oh, I love that. I kind of went over the Marvel stuff. I'll go. I don't really need to go over that again. There's me. There's Heather from Kuroga saying super cute. I had rabbits named Thumper and Bumper as a child, and she's taking a pictures with all of the new Bambi stuff. I thought that was pretty sweet. Something that like I know it's too late for Blackpink right now because we already have their collectibles and like you can't. I guess they could retroactively change them so that they are dancing, but I didn't watch this game. I don't really watch Minnesota Vikings football. It's kind of whatever. I'm a Jets fan, unfortunately. But the reason why I bring up Blackpink and this up in general is because I saw on TikTok the other day that the Vikings defense did a high school musical celebration, and they did the "All in This Together," and like they learned the choreography. It was wild. Um, if there's something that's so fantastically big that a professional football team does the dance for the celebration, we can get, dude, if we can get something that dances over on VeVe. And I know there was that Wreck-It Ralph guy that does a little dance, like, but that's one thing, and I don't think a professional sports. I don't know what I'm hoping for here, but something on the app that dances. I guess dancing Deadpool. I don't know if that really counts. I'll keep you posted, but I want something like that. Let's keep it going. Ooh, U.S. per capita carbon emissions have fallen below World War II levels. Let's go. Love that. Convenient timing of open. No, 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 no. Not going over that. BlackRock took ETH holdings to the next level. BlackRock's spot Ethereum ETF, ETHA, just passed $3.5 billion in holdings. Institutional money is pouring in, and the chain's utility might be next level if the momentum holds. Builders and dreamers pay attention. This could shift how the game plays out as Bitcoin price wavers. Let's take a look at the volume's down 112 billion for crypto. Bitcoin's at least at 94.8 now. It was not that. We were at 91.8 the other day. That was wild. We could easily gone back to the 80s. Black Vigil says, Randy, how do I get my Omi to my Stacker wallet? When I try it, it just says there's an error because it's not an immutable X wallet. For the most part, you just have to wait for that one-click option with Stacker that they're working on. Again, really hoping that happens in January at some point in Q1. We'll looks like we'll get something like that. So this came up in my memories the other day from 2015. All donors are automatically entered in a drawing for a chance to win a trip to Houston, Texas to spend a special evening with Senator Cruz. And they posted it as Netflix and chill with Senator Cruz. Bro, clearly they didn't know what that meant, what Netflix and chill. I love it that the government is so slow on these things and they just try to be cool and they're not cool. It's hysterical. Portal Flickr open. Brock McBlockchain does all of these awesome stuff, and I never know what he's talking about until it happens. Portal Flickr is open. What does that mean? This was from a couple days ago. Probably already told us. Be advised, guys. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw this out there. Mario Nawfal's Roundtable says crypto scammers are coming with a wave of job ads. Hackers are faking job offerings from big name crypto firms, dangling a $200,000 to $350,000 salary. Their move is to convince you to fix a mic or cam issue, but it's a trap. Malware installed instead. Once you're in, they've got backdoor access to your device. Crypto wallets gone. Systems compromised. They're lurking on LinkedIn, Discord, and Telegram. Stay paranoid. Stay safe. Source: Cointelegraph. Colonel Stats has a wall over there. Good. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. It's got a wall of VeVe stuff. Not doing that. Not doing that either. Crypto Cosmo adding a few more of Amazing Spider-Man #1s. That dude had quite a lot. That dude is my hero. I love him. Final reminder, we urge all Debbie holders to vote on the upcoming reward date. Voters will receive an early allocation from the Treasury pool funds. Debbie is it's just hanging in there, man. It's 93 cents now. It has been almost $1 like several times right now. And it can't break through that. That's a big psychological barrier. But again, like 4 months ago, it was like 12 cents. So clearly they'd be doing something right. I think they have something. They have some big announcement. I think this month, bro. Bro, bro. I don't know what it is. I mean, some big exchange like that they're working on, and I don't even know if it's crypto. I think it could not be a crypto exchange, but like something that's going to use Debbie's blockchain. That could literally 10x it, like God candle incoming, depending on what the news is. I mean, it could be a nothing burger. I don't think it's a nothing burger. I do not think this is a nothing burger. I have a bit of Debbie, so Definity. I cannot wait for a bunch of their stuff to become public. That's going to be bananas. MicroStrategy has acquired another 2,138 Bitcoin for $209 million at $97,837 per Bitcoin. They now hodl 446,400 Bitcoin, acquired for 27.9 billion at 62,428 per Bitcoin. And then Tether adds 7,629 Bitcoin, or about $700 million to reserve. ADRESS bringing total holdings to 7.7 billion on chain. So root cause of problem. Oh, employee. Oh, okay. I am going to not vote for that, but I will. VeVe Digital Collectibles says, thank you for all your votes for our official VeVe in-app feed Xmas creation contest. Please celebrate every single creation featured here and on our feed. Keep creating VeVe fam. The first place winner with the most votes is Pixel Jam. Second place runner-up is Claire Russell's Griffiths. I love her. Third place is the Hulk Show. And randomly drawn voting winners are Ed Feely and Osman Collect 63. Shout out to them. Crypto Rain saying, wrapping up 2025 will be the year that everyone wished they had bought more crypto in 2024. Did you go heavy or did you go light while things were cheap? Love that man. He's a good egg. We love him. Anywho, where were we? Rex says, hey Moonwalkers. This is Rex on the Moon. They sponsored the channel in December. I don't know if they will in January, but let's give them benefit of the doubt. Say, hey Moonwalkers, my friend Juno just dropped her first single, and it's a cosmic masterpiece. Now streaming on Apple Music, Spotify, and more. Let's show her some love. Add it to your playlist. I don't think that really does anything for the Moon token. There is other news for that. So I know the Moon is far away. If you can make it, come hang out. They did have a hangout space the other day for general Moonwalkers. I think that contract address is down below. Same with Crappy Bird. I don't know if Crappy Bird is going to renew for January. I will keep you all posted. Maserati be going in. I don't know when that's dropping. Let's take a look, shall we? I never even watched. I saw it. That's a lie. I never watched High School Musical growing up, but there was this girl. It's always because of a girl, right? There was this girl that kind of made me watch it, and I thought it was so stupid. So I drank a lot of vodka that night, and then by the end of it, I was just like, bro, my feels. Anyway, Maserati, these drop on January 4th. That is 3 days from now. So you are looking at a Saturday. I might go live for it. I might not. I don't know. I'll keep you all posted. Depends what's going on that day. They're only $40. They're not like Lambos that are $70. So this I thought was really interesting. I don't know who does the prices on this, whether if Maserati had like the edition size. I'm pretty sure that's going to be David or someone on the team. For the pricing, though, I don't know if Lambo or if Maserati. And I feel like even before this, even before knowing which one was more gems, it's always like when Lambo. I feel like nobody says like when Maserati. But just based on the pricing, Lambo's just that premier car. Like that's just it's a higher class one. So just my interpretation of this is that I don't want to say it's like the poor man's car. Like if the Lambo at 70 was too much, now's your chance to get the Maserati at 40. I don't know if maybe that was just timing. Maybe Maserati is more exclusive. Like I don't know, but I do remember reading in was it The Art of the Deal, one of those Trump books, and he had said that whatever hotel was like across the street from him, like one of his managers said, like they just lowered their most expensive room to like 300 a night, and ours is 315. We should lower ours to like match theirs or even go lower. And then Trump said, no, no, that you don't do that because they are telling people that their room is not as good as ours, even though it's probably the same freaking thing. So that's what I that's always stuck with me, and I always think like, okay, kind of get what you pay for. That being said, there are less of these. So regardless of what you think about the car, like oh, Lambo's so much better than Maserati, vice versa, whatever. The numbers show that you get a car that is going to be more exclusive because there's less mints than there were on because there's so many Lambos out there, and two, uh, just the first couple of drops that Lambo had, the additions were so much higher. So there's less additions and it's less money. I would rather take the Maserati. I get maybe not as flashy. I would rather take the bet on the Maserati because there's less of them. One, there's less additions if you just go drop for drop, and two, there's a bunch less drops for Maserati. I don't know what type of stuff they have, like contracts signed for Lambo or Maserati, where now they have to do more or less. But as of right now, I'm going Maserati. I'm gonna get that. No offense to Lambo. VeVe posts that the Maserati MC12 is a legend of speed and performance, is now immortalized as a digital collectible. Masterpiece of engineering not only brought Maserati back to GT racing, but remains the fastest road car the brand has ever built. Epic. 1.2 million followers over on X. Thought that was heckin' amazing. What is this? Oh yeah, right. Ecomi stuff. Just open. All right. So there's a buddy of mine that's just opened the app for the first time since May. He said the app looks good and smooth. There's no complaints. The search was working properly and all the info was easy to find. He was pretty happy. Pretty happy with that as well. Should go over that, but I won't. Curiosity news. NFT Meta says all eyes on you, VeVe. Seriously considering investing 5% of my net worth into your collectibles. This might be the move of the decade. Go into this person's profile. They have a couple of golden moments over there. They're from Bangalore. I don't know what 5% of their portfolio looks like. It could be $10,000 or it could be $10 million. I have no idea. But it's just interesting to see when people do that. There's a couple of bears that have turned positive. All right, so the last couple of weeks, you had Husk Show, sold 210 collectibles. Omaha Set Hike sold 222. WC3 NTE sold 352. And then the people that bought, Mr. Rolex bought 387. Expert 44 bought 771. There's already an extra 400 there on the buys. And then Dr. Fuse, my man, oh my God, my future ex-bay-in-law, I don't know, like 2,784 collectibles was bought over the last couple of weeks from Dr. Fuse. That is bananas. Another thing that's bananas, you could have 15,000 collectibles and not even be in the top 10. You need 1,580. That's 15,080. That is insane. There is a lot of political strife because the amount of room between the 1% and the rest of us down here that grows like all the time. The same thing is happening here. A lot of the impatient people that tend to have maybe not as much capital or net worth are selling their collectibles to the people that are very patient and continue to stack and buy. Bezojman, Dr. Fuse, Jayco, Mr. Rolex, Santos, Dr. Profit, Stefano08, DeVivi, Shane, and Expert. All of these people in the top. So I know 1, 2, 3, 4. I know like half of these guys, and they are very intelligent. They are hyper successful, highly intelligent. They it's like, am I Qui-Gon Jinn talking to Shmi Skywalker about her son? Because you can see things before they happen. They can see things before they happen. I don't want to make any claims. Like, the general rule that I want to say live, because I didn't live my life this way, but I kind of did. My friend Vinny told me, if you see somebody that is successful, do what they've done, and one day you'll have what they have. I'm not going off and saying, like, do exactly what Bezojman, Dr. Fuse, Jayco, Mr. Rolex, Santos, Dr. Pro, like all of these guys. But if all of these highly intelligent, hyper successful men are going into full on into VeVe, and they've spent well in the 6 figures, maybe 7 figures on this stuff, it might be a good idea to follow suit. I'm just throwing that out there. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe all of these guys that are older, smarter, and more experienced than me, maybe they're wrong. Maybe we're all wrong. But God, like, look at the pattern. Look, just follow the money. Jesus Christ, guys. All right. Anyway, got to say goodbye to this money. Yeah, bad times. BB Viral says, a token that has been way oversold and way overfutted for far too long. First 4 months of the year after the halving tend to be bullish AF for altcoins with active communities, and that's exactly what we are. An active community with a token with utility burns, rewards, and linked to Globe's top IP from Superman to Batman and Powerpuff Girls. Let's freaking go. Let's get this bread. Something I didn't necessarily understand, Michael Hobbs posted on Facebook saying, all variants have sold out of Amazing Spider-Man #1. Says, yet I was able to purchase one from comics.vv.me just now. So I thought that was interesting. I don't know how that, I probably should have told someone about it. It's probably fixed by now. We have that. Love to see that as well. How much? Oh, 32 minutes already. Okay. All right. Let's keep this going. Are we just on Monday? Okay. I'm not going to go over that. Oh, okay, let's go over this. Jan Collects says, VeVe fam, meet level 100 master collectors, Omi Homie F and Willie from the German VeVe community. Let's connect the fam and keep building together. Felix and Willie, they are from the German community, and they want to go and meet everyone and hang out with them. They're awesome. Oh, here's me 11 years ago in my short hair and my good hairline, and in case you didn't know how big ears I had, yeah, it's there. There's me like 7 years ago with my best buddy Jill. Okay, all right, Betty White. It's been 3 years. Rest easy, Queen. We love you. 3 years and one day. Yesterday was the death day. Back to the Future post. Great Scott, 2025 marks 40 years of Back to the Future. Time flies when you're hitting 88 miles an hour. Chris Sever says, wow, it's 40 years already. Let's go. So one of my favorite licensed VeVe digital collectibles, first DeLorean on chain. Mr. Ben Rose says, this makes me feel very old. Thought that was fun. Because he's not that old. I don't think he's that old. Again, Arctic blast coming to Ohio this next week, and I am not ready. Not ready, fam. Not ready. I have something I want to go over, but I don't think I can go over it unless somebody brings it up, because I can't just. Anyway, VeVe Digital Collectibles says, VeVe News with Mr. Falcon. Enormous highlights of 2024. I did not watch that video, but if you want to go enjoy those highlights, you can. Another highlight video, you had Vibes Man. It's like a 27-minute video, and I've watched like 10 of it so far. I've just been a lot of work today. I'm in it. I'm in like the first minute, maybe a bit after. I don't know, but it seems pretty awesome so far. I haven't finished it yet. Incorrigible Goat Slayer says, outside of VeVe and Candy, DC, He says, I like the NHL breakaway platform. The Players Association is involved, and they have George Howe's grandson involved with the project directly on behalf of the NHL. I've just been looking for other projects, not necessarily like to jump ship or anything, but if other projects have people pumped and excited, it's just probably a good idea to go in and check them out. So I'm going to check out a couple of these things out. All through. Oh, wow. Ben was on yesterday. I didn't ask him anything about Omi. I didn't really want to ask really any alpha. Um, just wanted to go in and just talk to him as a. I think like 3,000 people saw that. I don't know how many. If you haven't seen it, I think he shows up at like hour 2-ish. Just go on and look. Him and Sleeping Ron for a bit. He was on VeVe Magic's channel. I haven't watched that one yet either. Love that he's making the rounds. He'll be on the Omi is my homie channel at some point this year. I'll keep y'all posted. But he seems to be doing well. Keep it up, Ben. Am I the soundtrack in Rocky 5? Because keep it up. That was a god awful movie. What is this? I Can Tomorrow. In the fields, NFT Poker Championship over on X had said, thank you, VeVe Magic, for the kind words, support, and all of the work you do for the VeVe official community. You definitely brought magic to the 2024 NFT Poker Championship. VeVe Magic posts or requotes it saying, wow, this has me all in my feels. Thank you so much for this highlight clip. I love it so much. I hope to be part of an event like this again. It was an honor to represent VeVe Official, and thank you to the VeVe fam for all the love and support at Ben Rose, at David Yu, #VeVe. And shout out to her for going for like 5 hours last night. She doesn't do that often. So when she goes live, it's special. And two, just it's hard to do. I know, do it all the time. It's not easy. So shout out to her. Watt Mammoth says his Dashie won him $300 on Froth and Muzzle Run. Named him after my Dashie. Very good. We have Mr. Ben Rose saying, Happy New Year, everyone. A few worlds of thanks for us at VeVe Official to make the 2024 VeVe Creator Spotlight that VeVe Magic, Omi Homie Max, and Janie have put together. We want to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of our hearts. We often talk in Web3, tech, and general business about the importance of builders, those who step up from the ranks of everybody else who sits on the sidelines criticizing and judging, and actually create. The ones who are brave enough to put themselves, their art, their production skills, and their views out there to the public to create that something that wasn't there before. It was Walt Disney who once said, the way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Everyone appearing on today's stream is a builder and a doer. On whichever of the channels you've chosen, video, audio, art, writing, and whether it's drop shows, vault showcases, karaoke sessions, drop calendars, AR episodes and skits, poker nights, comic readings, sharing stats, general chats, news recaps, why do those rhyme? In real life meetups, and so much more. You have been building on the basis of this community, and it's our honor to be here with you, building the platform that underpins so much of what we all want to come together to connect on. Looking back on 2024, I have to recognize that it has been a tough bear market for everyone, both yourselves and those who consume your content, and the companies whose platforms and products have brought you together. We finished the year with fewer players in this industry we love so much, which is a sign of how tough it has been out there. On behalf of every single member of the VeVe team, I want to recognize and express our deep appreciation for your loyalty, your consistency, your energy, your resilience, your professionalism, your challenges, your support, and most importantly, the passion that you bring to life through the content every single day, week, and month. I want to recognize those who have continued building over the last few years, despite the economic headwinds, and also to welcome back those who we're starting to see returning. It's been awesome to see the vitality rebuilding into our community around such a strong core. Every project out there talks about its community, and very often it's just lip service. A VeVe fam is a real community where people may come together initially because of shared love of a particular fandom, feature, or collectible, and then later build genuine lifelong connections that get amplified, reinforced, and strengthened through the amazing work that all of you do online and in real life. Thank you for continuing to build this community with us. I'm really excited about the ways we're going to work more closely with all of you into 2025. Let's do it. Oh, great word. Ah, our leader. Okay. Looks like, okay, nope. No. No two Pokemon have had a crazier year than Breloom and Typhlosion. That I don't think any other time will we have a year that two Pokemon had a crazier year than those two. It's wild. Atomic Z06 turned down Harvard and Yale, which is wild. The Cat Studio says VeVe needs their own and build their own franchise. The Cat, I've been pushing for VeVe to try to get their own IP for like ever. I don't know why they don't want to do it, but they haven't yet. Maybe they do. Maybe they have a bunch of characters that are like, yo, this is ready to go. We just can't tell your ass yet. I'm like, okay. Gotta do that. There was a lot of people there yesterday. King Master says, wishing the world of digital collecting a happy and prosperous 2025. Cheers to all the passionate folks out there. We're only getting started. Sharing the latest matching 333 set. So he got it. Number 333, Eddie Riso, Jim Lee the Joker, Bruce Tim Harley Quinn, and Brian Boland Penguin. Amazing set. David Yu going off and posting, as we step into 2025, I want to thank each and every one of you for making our community so vibrant, supportive, and truly one of a kind. This past year, we've shared countless moments of excitement, celebrated amazing drops, and here's to another year filled with thrilling collectibles, epic collaborations, and building this incredible journey together. Wishing you all a happy new year. And then, yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man, there was like 8 of these. The Ultimate Secret Rare animated Spider-Man, like 8 of those had sold from like 3,000 to like 6,000. It's back down to like 5,800 right now. Let's take a look. Where's it at? Oh, hold on. Let me get 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, they did it. Okay. It was at 6K. It's at 54.65 right now. Some guy with the Punisher thing, Charlie 8141 is looking to sell. I hate that. When you click back after like, so I'll show you guys one of the other things I want to go and it doesn't matter which one it is. Let's say like Groot, right? Let's say like Groot Spider-Man. And I go in. So I'm in my collection right now. It doesn't really matter where you're in. It could be collection, could be market, could be store. And you go on and you hit somebody's profile. And then it takes you to their profile. Fine. Okay, I want to go back and look at all the other things for sale. So you hit the back button. And then it takes you back to the freaking, like, no, it's dumb. I don't like that. Anywho, let's go on to looking. Yep, over that. Where am I over here? Still yesterday. Oh, my troubles. There is a big phishing scam email that's being. It looks like a Disney Plus email going and saying, introducing Disney Coin rewards. We're excited to introduce Disney Coin, our new reward based on your watch time on Disney. Huge scam. Do not click any. Like I feel like Obi-Wan's. It's a trick. Said no reply. Said no reply of any con. How does it say it? It's a trick. Said no reply. Said no reply of any con. I can't do how he does it. But yeah, don't click on that. Definity, shout out to them for sponsoring the channel, saying wishing everyone in our community a happy and prosperous new year. 2025 is going to be an amazing year for Definity, and we can't wait to share the journey with you all. Oh, gotta love them. Pop Crave says Diplo. I have no idea who Diplo is. He was on with Anderson Cooper last night. Apparently, he was tripping on Lucy while appearing on CNN's New Year's special. Love that orange bag lady had tagged me in that. That is hysterical. Let's say went over the Outlook, Spider-Man. Okay, yeah. I think that'll be it for today, and then I'll go over the comments here, and then let's see what the comments have done. Jason Pena 2000, thank you so much for being a member. Saying El Primero. Obviously, your jug glass. If you were going to get back into investing in Pokemon, what set and cards are you going to get into? Nice hit on the trophy card. Well, thank you. So when I get back in, it's going to be big money, and it's going to be trophy cards. I want my Trophy Kangaskhan back. I want a super secret battle promo, called PSA 10, And then I want a third place trophy Pikachu. Now there are 3 trophy Pikachus. I will Google them for you right now, and you'll see why I want the third one. Trophy Pikachu. Let me see the number. Okay, here's the second place trophy. Oh man, why is that? All right, so here's the second place trophy Pikachu. What the fudge? Why can't? That is so stupid. Okay. Here's the second place trophy Pikachu. He looks really happy. That's a PSA 10. Damn. I'm gonna try. Okay, here's the first place trophy Pikachu. He looks really happy. But my favorite, my little guy, is the third place. He looks so happy. He's like, I did it. He's like a little chunk. So those 3 cards, when I go to buy them, is going to be $500,000. It might even be 7 figures. I don't know. That's if I can even find them or somebody that's willing to sell. Those are them. Those are the top of the top. Again, Trophy Kangaskhan, Super Secret Battle promo, any of the Trophy Pikachus. Those are the top of the top. Now, obviously, the third place is probably going to be a little bit less expensive than the second or first. There's some people that hate to break up the set. Obviously, you have the Pikachu Illustrator, which is the top grail. I never really liked that card, but it's the top grail in all of Pokemon. But I don't really want that one. Those 3 are the ones that I want. I've had the Trophy Kangaskhan before. I've had 2 of them actually. I had a PSA 4 and then the PSA 10. If I were to get into like a set gym challenge, because dude, Blaine's Arcanine, the number 1 card in that set, is the only card in all like to ever have 120 attack. They're just insane. Just insane. Like you could just any Pokemon out there, just destroy it with that one with Blaine's Arcanine. So good. And then Blaine's Charizard. Oh, girl. Oh my god, that set is one of my favorites. If you're looking for something for particularly ROI, that's still a really good set because Blaine's Arcanine and Blaine's Charizard are really good. Then you have Misty's Golduck in that set, which is just insanely scarce. Giovanni's Persian is just such a sexy card. It's just, oh my god, it's so beautiful, hard to grade, and again, it's relatively scarce. Giovanni's Nidoking is like, I love the card. There's so many of them out there. It's pretty easy to grade. There's not a ton of holo on it. It just looks so badass, but I really like it. You're not really gonna get a big ROI on that. That's just something that it's fun to have. And then Erica's Venusaur, just vintage Ken Sugimori artwork. I cannot say enough good things about that gym challenge set. One of the bookends that I really like is Neo Destiny. So you have, I think on the Rocket Team Rocket set, you have the first introduction of like a secret rare where it says like, oh, you have like 82 cards in the set, but and you can see like, for example, Blaine's Arcanine is 1 out of like 132. Blaine's Charizard is 2 out of 132 because it's the second one in that set. Like Rocket's Raichu for that Rocket set is like 83 out of 82 or like whatever it is. They have a couple of, I think Neo Revelation has Shining Magikarp and Shining Gyarados, but Neo Destiny has like a bunch of those secret rares, a bunch of those Shinings, and it's the last set to ever have first edition. To have those, it's just a historic set. So Neo Destiny is really good as well. I always like the first edition PSA 10s, and you don't have to get the whole set. You just get the holos. You just get the holos. You get the secret rares. Typically, those first edition PSA 10s they tend to again be a little bit harder to get, maybe harder to sell than if you had like a PSA 9 that's a little more liquid. But I just like those. I like those a lot better. So those are the things that I'm kind of saying over there. Mo Collection says, "Yo, meow meow." Vladimir Columbus says, "Let's go, Spidey. 100K minimum. Can it get to 100? I think it can. Am I a little engine that could? Because I think it can. Oh, shout out to Mark Quinn. 98 down, 2 to go. Level 98. My man. My man is just good for my man. Dr. Strange says, Randy, Happy New Year. Oh, my man. Happy New Year, brother. Hope you're doing well. Bobby Green says, El segundo crío. Yeah. Un segundo más de vida yo. Adiós le pido que se me muero, se me amore, se me enamoro, se de. I don't know how the rest of those words. Leo Millie says, what's up, chat? Meow, meow, meow. Crazy Dan 420 with the thank you for being a member. Saying Happy New Year, every pony. Come on, every pony. Smile, smile, smile. Tifer Shalafin says, who's happy with the new app? I think I stopped buying. Sorry, I loved VeVe, but they become woke. I not support. So the one guy that I had told you guys about before, where he hadn't touched the app since May, he's pretty pleased with the new app. I'll bring it up again, and I'll show you what he said. Well, I won't show you, but I'll tell you. Come on, every pony, smile, smile, smile. Come on, every pony. Maybe okay, here it is. It says, I just opened the VeVe app for the first time since May. And the app looks pretty good and smooth. No complaints. The search is working properly, and all the info is easy to find. I am pretty happy. He says other stuff that I can't go over, but this person is one of the opinions of who you would want. Like, if you want somebody's opinion, he's one of the guys. I don't think VeVe's ever really gone woke at all. Please give me examples if you think they have. 3B Garage says, Real Randy Chavez, you get enough rest from the marathon. Not as much as I'd like to, but it's it'll do. Massmar says, what's up, Spider-Man? Spider-Man. Ooh, headache. And take care of my body a little bit better this year. I apologized to it last night, letting it get this bad, but it slowly but steady. Man Crypto says, pump or not, I'm out this year. Well, Godspeed. Mark Hunt says, Spider-Man. I feel like Newman when he does that. I don't know if anyone remembers that episode where Newman just makes the noise. I'm really curious if I just like YouTube Newman noise. Oh, tell me it comes up. It does. It does. Okay. Hold on. See the noise. Anyway, oh my God. It's Lorelai Gilmore. I forgot she was on an episode of Seinfeld. That's just Lauren Graham is just one, like, I love her so much. Heckin' hero, heckin' amazing. Also, while I have the YouTube open, let me go on and do something here. Y'all can smash that like button. It's a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways or Patreon. So super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. You know the drill. More says, good evening. Marvel logo up again. Oh, girl. All right, let's take a look at this Marvel logo. There was a very interesting talk I had with Mr. MC1 yesterday about the Marvel logo. Lowest price, $123. It was $90 yesterday. He might have pumped it. He might have pumped it. It might have been a thing that had happened. But yeah, good on that. I wonder if each picture is a different IP. Well, they had the Sabretooth one. They had I forget which ones they were, to be honest, but maybe we'll see. Well, it's because the teeth thing doesn't even make sense. Well, I think the teeth was Sabretooth, if I'm not mistaken. I think the teeth was Sabretooth. Yeah. It was how's distribution on the cat? Mr. Ben Rose, I'm so sorry. You commented like 36 minutes ago. I didn't see it. I'm so sorry. How's distribution on the cat? Actually, don't know. There's a couple thousand. hodlers. There's not a ton. I'll check right now for you though. Oh, there's actually only 1,000 hodlers. So there's not a lot at all. It's very, 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 very low amount of hodlers. As you can see, it's a very low, like it's only 6,000 in volume. Liquidity is 300K. It's only 1,000 hodlers. Market cap is under $1 million. It says very, very small. So yeah, there's not a ton. Ben Rose is happy Q1. Meow, meow, meow. Leo Miller says, hey, Ben. Acer Moses, good morning, Randy. Did you go for how? No. I actually had a couple of. I will be traveling again in March. I'll go. I think I'm going to go to Arizona in March. Definitely going to go to Arizona in May, but also March. Maybe. I will keep you all posted. Call me Phil. He says I should be sleeping after the. I slept a pretty good couple hours this morning. Yeah. Mark says Q1, baby. Looking forward to it. Q1 is definitely a. I'm definitely looking forward to the end of Q1. I'm looking forward to what's going to be. So my my three biggest holdings. Well, my three holdings that I'm sure I'm going to get the most ROI on are VeVe, Definity, and Omi. And if I had to take a guess on which one's going to go up first, like a significant amount, 5x, it's going to be either VeVe or Omi. And I would honestly, I'm going to have to, I would put my money on VeVe. Now, does that mean I'm not stacking? Oh, I am. I will still stack. I will get, before the end of this month, I will get up to 200 million. I could have, if I really wanted to I would have gotten up to quite a lot more. But other things have happened, like my bets have come due, and I have to, so that's an extra lot of money. Anyway, but yeah, Q1, I would say VeVe goes first, because that huge announcement is likely going to be in January. Whereas as the Omi stuff rolls out, we know it's going to happen in Q1, but we don't know what month any of these things are happening in or coming on. So that's where I kind of say VeVe first. And if that happens, and I mean, if VeVe does like a 5x, I'm not gonna. Maybe I'll sell like a tiny portion of it, and then throw it in Omi. Maybe there's some arbitrage, but we'll see. Leo Millie says, for a veteran like myself, well, Q1 was super good for Omi. On 2021, maybe 2025 will be kind to it. It might. Talking about crypto veteran, right? Boot777 says it's Q1. It is Q1. Very happy with that. I am very happy with the Q1 date here. Who would just be texting me and stuff? I'll get them later. It's Q1. Where's VeVeverse? At some point, could it be January? Could it be March? I don't know. I do not know. But I know that I'm going to say by the spring equinox, is it equinox or solstice? It's equinox. By the spring equinox, by March 21st, I have a feeling we will have VeVeverse. It's only another week left after that. And it says, it's not 10 million, Randy. What's not 10 million? I don't understand. I don't understand what's 10 million or not 10 million. It says, will there be an Omi ETF? Probably not a big one. There will likely, though, be if anyone wants to make a metaverse ETF and they have all the tokens that are listed as metaverse tokens, Omi will be included in that. Maybe not right away, but give it a little while. Siristan, of course. Who's number one is Randy, brother. Ohio State won today. They did win today. Oh, get that out of my hair. What would up, cuz? What would up? Gangsta? I love 50 Cent. Then because says, in case anyone cares, before support emailed me back today to regain access to my account. So they're still actively working on it. Very good. Very good. Very happy. Dog was Happy New Year, fam. Happy New Year. Luigi M's Ohio State stinks. Clearly they don't, or else they wouldn't have won. Rook says, did I miss Spider-Man talk? Like 8 sales of Spider-Man over the last 36 hours. And he's going places. He's going. BB Ben says 2025 is our year. I believe as well. Call me filthy says, hello, Newman. Croner, give me the peace sign. Fernando! Ay, como me duele. Hi, Randy. You think collecting all the cards on Pokemon TCG when market opens will be a good business decision? Probably not. And the reason I say that is because there's how many millions of people play this? Like how many hundreds of thousands of people already have complete sets? So I'm trying to think of the calculus there that the potential ROI that could be worth it for a flex maybe, but I don't think that the cards on Pokemon TCG Pocket are going to get a huge ROI. And at least when you said some might, because some are rare, and some might have that, but I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a huge ROI, even if you can, because it's going to be for trading. But we'll see. Sorry, not market. The trading option. Oh, the trading. I mean, if you want, you might be able to get certain things like a bigger badge. Owie. You might be able to get I don't know, like a special card if you complete like a full binder. But like, there's always going to be more cards. Like, there's always going to be more sets. So you can only keep that up for so long. So what's the absolute lowest price you think Omi can achieve for its? Oh, the lowest price that it can achieve for its peak price. Well, I mean, like, I have a golden goose scenario, so we could have an ultra black swan scenario in which aliens come down, they give us something that's greater than blockchain technology, and just crypto goes to zero. So Omi could go to zero. But my lowest price that it can achieve for the peak price, I'd say if nothing goes right, we still get to 0.008 to like all-time highs. Like, between there is probably the lowest I could see it going. Justinify says, what are your AI predictions for things like job displacement, medicine, etc.? I think there's a lot of infighting right now on OpenAI and Elon, and just a lot of AI companies that are raising a fudge ton of money at an insane valuation, and just the value's not there. So there's a couple of good things that it could do, right? So a lot of it's really virtual stuff. I think it'll be good eventually, like 85% good, but I think there's going to be a transition period. Like, a lot of people have been saying, like, okay, well, full self-driving, companies are going to just replace their truck drivers. And then they're just like, oh, well, they could just get jobs like coding. Like, you think these truck drivers are going to get jobs coding? Like, you really think that's going to happen? So there's going to be this big adjustment period, especially depending on what type of jobs they replace. Like, there's been talk about, well, I should say that. There's scenarios put in place where, hey, what if North Korea gets liberated? And a lot of studies have been done saying, like, okay, the young male crowd will be fine because they'll integrate to society fairly easily. it's just the older you get, the harder it is to do new things. So if you're in like medicine, if you're in whatever, it's going to get harder. Because if you're in medicine, you're not 20. I mean, maybe you're a nurse, but you've been in there for a while. It's just harder to get to a new career. It's harder to do these things. I'm not looking forward to that type of displays, because there's some people that's going to get really rich, and then there's some people that are going to get and some people, like, maybe they go from their careers and they have to bounce around for a little while, and half of them are fine because they have a little bit of money, or they married someone that makes a bit of money and they're fine until they get to another career. But then there's going to be some people that's just it's not going to be good. They'll be like destitute because that's all they know. It's all they can do. I don't know the percentage of that. Maybe like 3% of those people. But 3% doesn't sound like a lot. But if you're talking about like a million people, it's like, okay, well, there's 30,000 people, and that. I don't know how it's going to play out. I'm very curious to see. Like what do we do? Like, do we give like universal basic income to some of these people? It's really hard. Where does that come from? Does it come like from the profits of these companies that are able to do that? Do they just raise taxes? Like, we pay like half of our taxes to the government, and they can't tell us what these freaking drones are doing. Department of Government Efficiency cannot come quick enough. I wish I had a better answer for you as far as what AI. I think it'll be mostly positive, but I think there's going to be a decent amount of edge cases where it's going to be very, very detrimental. Hopefully we can soften the blow with that, but we'll see. We'll see. And Jam says, are they attacking us already because they know GT? He is not weak at all. He is anything but weak. That is the last word I would use to describe him. His number one says, Luigi, go get. Oh my God, you can't say that. Ohio State is awesome. Luigi can't perform. Oh my God. Oh lordy. Oh, the fighting words. Oh lordy. Robots are replacing the jiggers, and I was replacing the thinkers. Well, I mean, machines help. Like in the military, like machines help, and they make things more efficient. Do some jobs get replaced? Sure, but other jobs are created. I don't think AI is really replacing thinkers. Not yet. It probably will eventually. But I mean, that's what the internet does now. So that way back in, I think when the people started first like writing like books, there was a bunch of people like, oh, like you shouldn't use books or read books, because like, how are you going to remember the information? What if you don't have your book with you? How are you going to remember that information? And then slowly but surely, books became ubiquitous. And then it was similar with like a calculator. Like, well, you're not always going to have a calculator with you. Better use this math. Now, I can do math, but most people can't. And then guess what? You have a calculator with you everywhere you go. I remember this one freaking liar. I won't give her name, but she's this one liar. She's like, well, Chavez, you said you want to be a veterinarian when you get older. Well, you're going to need this type of math. And I was like, I work in the field right now. You don't use any of this shit. Like you say, like, I'm not gonna need a calculator. One, I don't need a calculator for anything that I want to do, because I can do those, mils per kg in my head. But we're saying like, oh, you'll never have a calculator in the field. I know veterinarians that can't do math that carry a pocket calculator around with them. This is before cell phones were, again, that big ubiquitous. Anyway, even now, like when I think of something, or if I can't think of something, I can Google it. But in my mind, if I go and I pretend like, okay, I'm opening up Google and I'm typing in like, let's say I don't know, like who's in Me, Myself, and Irene, right? Okay, it's like, so I'll go pretend to go to Google, type in Me, Myself, and then like, oh, Jim Carrey. Like, I will just have to think about where I'm going to get that information, and it'll come to me. So I think it's just going to be just that next step of where are you going to place that information, and some people will remember certain things and not need it, and I think a lot of society will just use that. But that's been like that forever. There's accomplice of New Orleans attackers arrested. Good. That was a horrendous thing. I hope they push for maximum penalty. News Now Marijuana says Luigi, maybe the roads will be able to. Oh lordy, damn! News Now Marijuana is going hard. They sent a sign to that Tesla in Vegas. Was that the one with the fireworks? I think that was one of the fireworks. I was gonna pick. He's Luigi. I think he's Super Luigi now. So that was me thinking. No, he's Super Luigi. Yeah, like I said, DJT is not weak at all. Final Vampire says, do you think people will use AI to make merged complete films, like combining Jumanji with Batman? What combination would you like to see? I've thought about this before. The first thing that came to mind was seeing a new version of Breaking Bad from Hank's point of view. And then I was like, well, if you could do that, and get me like a new version of Dexter from Deb's point of view, or LaGuardia's point of view, or Batista's point of view. Like, oh my God, give me all of that. I will take all of that. Give me Gilmore Girls specifically from Lorelai's point of view, or from Rory's point of view, from Luke's point. Like, Luke's would be a sad one. That's the type of. It's all old content that I would just love to see from different people's point of view. I would love that. Oh my God, would I love that? Yes, I am Super Luigi now. Ronald says, must protect Ohio State at all costs. Protect Ohio State. Core memory unlocked, where you have Samuel L. Jackson, aka Mace Windu, saying, protect the senator at all costs. And like, you guys have no idea what it was like in like 2002, 2000, like whatever it was, when there's like no, I guess there was a little bit of internet, but you like, I don't think the trailer was online. When that trailer dropped of Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, and you saw Mace Windu in there saying, protect the senator at all costs. Oh, Senator Amidala, and she looking all hot and ripped, and then just, oh my God, bro. I distinctly remember switching in between which news stations so I could see that trailer again, because I do not believe that trailer was online. I would legit watch the news because, this news station played the Star Wars trailer. I'm going to watch that. And this other news station played a Star Wars trailer. I'm going to watch that over and over and over again. It was a wild time. Anyway, yeah. Protect Ohio State at all costs. Mo Clyde says, man, some people are too bored. I'm almost never bored. Linify says, any film with actors who pass would be very interesting. Yeah. Or actors who are, let's just face it, they were like better, like better or better looking when they were younger. So I give us more Gilmore Girls content forever. Everyone in that cast is old now. De-age them. Use the likeness from 20 years ago. That would be great. That would be really great. Rafael Martinez says, will the cat comic first, then the cat airdrop for owning the comic? Did we hear it first? We could do something like, if you have maybe like the I was gonna say if you have the set, but if we're only gonna do 3,000 comics, there's not gonna be a lot of people that have the set. So we'll do something along the lines of, depending on where the cat is, it's like, if you own 1 to 4 comics, you get a certain amount. But then if you get like 5 to 9, you get another certain amount. But then, hold on. If you have like 10 plus comics, then you get another certain amount airdropped. Let me bring this to the boys here. Like, I'm down for this. Yeah, whoever gets it, we could do something like that. I'm sure we could do something like that. I am pretty positive. I'll keep it posted. Tomorrow's the crazy thing is YouTube is okay with all that being typed in chat. I guess. I guess it is. Luigi, I'm not gonna post up that comment because that's not happening. One that's wrong. Where you're saying most college jocks are like that's obviously false. I know you're being a little facetious there, but we got insults are fine, but you got to keep it like at least a little factual. Vampire says I've had too much Delta 8 and Smirnoff Ice to protect Ohio tonight. Maybe tomorrow. Is Delta 8 any good? I don't know. I've never had it. Helps me reset my brain. Good for chilling. Meow meow meow. I think that's gonna be it for me today. Everyone, please. Oh, yeah. Everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I love you all. Everyone say Harodashi, Harodashi, and Happy New Year, everybody. Oh man. End stream. Oh yeah. What's a good outro song? Give me a good outro song. What I did Green Day to start. Do Sum 41. So am I.